the worst gig you've ever done?
2016. It was in the Comedy Store. I'd been in London about a year, recently dumped. So I was like, right, I'm going to bounce back from this. I'm going to become the king of stand-up comedy. But I also signed up to do the Gong Show. It's literally advertised as the UK's most brutal open mic comedy night. The thing is, if you last 5 minutes on stage, you get an actual spot at a proper Comedy Store comedy night.
They must have changed it, because before it was like, if you last 5 minutes, you get her back.
And how it works is the MC gives out 3 big red cards to 3 members of the audience. They start the clock. If at any moment they don't find you funny, they lift the red card up in the air. And once all 3 red cards are in the air, whoosh, they hit a gong and you have to get off stage. The place is full. I was on just before the interval. There was one guy who got up there. He was dressed as a giant baby and he started doing aggressive spoken word poetry. And he got in a fight with someone in the front row. This is like the 3rd act of the night.
Are you at this point going, what am I in for? I'm like, yeah, I'm going to be fine.
I'm like, oh, this seems like a friendly place.
Yeah.
Eventually, I'm called up. And at this stage, I've done a few gigs. I used to start with this joke where I'd say, I've recently developed a pretty serious and debilitating addiction to describing what a water slide is. It's a slippery slope. Right? Right. I don't do that anymore. So I go up and I do the setup. But then it's like pin drop silence. And I'm like, oh, I've got them in the palm of my hands. I'm like, well, they're actually listening to me. Oh, it's going to be amazing. 3 red cards up in the air because I left it so long between the setup and people were like turning to each other like, yeah, what's the punchline? Whoosh. I'd say less than 30 seconds on stage. Then it was the interval. I go straight for the exit and I turn around the corner. Who do I bump into? The same person who had dumped me very recently. She was there. She'd seen the whole thing.
Yeah.
Of all the people in London that I would not have wanted to see me in that moment, that was the one. We had a quick catch up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing great. Things are going really good for me, as you can see.
I've had a few gigs where people have wanted to fight me.
Was it the one where you were dressed as a giant baby doing poetry?
Yeah.